Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, Rebecca, Stu, and the crew. I hope you all had a lovely holiday yesterday. Today we're here to see what is new this week at the Dollar Tree. We're going to check out what's new, what's been restocked at your local store. We're located in DFW. I went to 2 stores this week, beginning of the week, to see what is new. So let's go shopping, and we'll start with the apparel and accessories. They still have the sandals for $1.25. They have men and women sizes. They have them in navy blue, black, a light gray, and a very pale soft pink. Then they had a bunch of these 2-pack of the lunch sacks. There is the Moana 2. They also had some Marvel. You can get the 2-pack lunch sacks of the Disney Princess. They also had some Paw Patrol and Mickey and Minnie Mouse Jr. That's the Disney Jr. Over in the arts and crafts department this week, they had a bunch of sheets of these stickers. They're like a chalkboard style sticker. You can get 14 of the bottles. They're in different sizes. They have the 16-piece chalkboard sticker. These are like different thought bubbles. They come in 2 different sizes on that sheet. You can also get the flower shape and cloud shape. Then they had the thought bubbles. You get 14 on that sheet there. Again, in 2 different sizes. And the teacups, you get 18. And they all look to be similar size to me on that sheet, but the ones at the top are a little bit larger. Then they had their wooden mushrooms. You can DIY the wood palette sign pieces. Now these glass vases that you can DIY, these have gone up in price. They are $1.75 now. Those are the ones without the finish on them. They have their paper assorted packs, still $1.25. They had a bunch of different packets of those out. These wooden birdhouses with the star cutouts, those also were still $1.25, as well as the blocks. These are the ones that look sort of like a book. And then they had the 2x2 wooden blocks, also still $1.25 at the moment. A bunch of bundles of the eucalyptus. These are $1.75 now. They have it in the light purple, the dark magenta. There's a darker purple. The rolls of fabric were $1.25. These are the 18 by 21 inch rolls of cotton. They had some with the deer and like little leaves and things on. It's more like forest animals. Also, they had the alphabet, some brightly colored patterns, and more of the polka dots. So we saw last week they had the pink and blue. I found them in red and in yellow this week with the polka dots. More of the like multicolor patterns with like triangles. And then they had some floral patterns, and it's also had woodland animals on it. There were different like birds and deer and things like that. The wreath forms were still $1.25 as of now. I saw the large wreath form. They had the wagon wheels and the mermaid tail, and also the 2-pack of the mini wreath forms. The baby items this week, they had some party supplies for like baby showers. This is a large banner. Has a bunch of stickers. You can put what you want on it. It's for like a first birthday party. They also had the happy first birthday banners with the animals and the baby shower with the unicorn banner. More of these little picture frames in the blue and the neutral tone, which is the gray. I did not see them in pink this time. They have some of the ceramic little choo-choo train, some diaper pails spray. It's a lavender bergamot scent. It's by the Great Scents brand. And then they had these 2-pack of the girls' underpants. It says size 8, but they had them in various sizes. They were like hearts and rainbows in the pink and the white. And then they also had the 2-pack with the hearts on it. They had the pink with the hearts and then the white with the hearts on the back there. They also had some for little boys. They had, again, it says size 8 on the tag, but they had various sizes. And they had pretty much like a sports theme in the white and gray. And then they also had these little aliens. It almost looks like Monsters Inc. Sully and Mike. Over in the health and beauty, we'll check out what's new first in the cosmetics. They had some 2-pack of these nail polish sets in the Sinful colors, and that is the matte. They also had the bold color. And then we've got some of the shimmer, again, in the full-size bottles in the 2-pack. They had them just kind of paired together in coordinating colors. We got the bright green with the red. And then I found more of the watercolor effect nail top coat. They actually have these in 3 colors. Now I've never used it, so I'm not sure how they work, but they have them in pink, the green, and the purple top coat. They have the floral lip gloss. That's the lip gloss with the tiny little flower buds inside. And then for the hair care and the hair accessories, so these were $1.75. It's a 28-ounce bottles of the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner and the daily moisturizing conditioner. They had the nourishing cream shampoo with shea butter and the anti-dandruff shampoo in 2 different scents. The Sophie hair clips, those are 3-pack for $1.25. Also, these adorable headbands with the shimmer ribbon and the pearls across the top. Those were in pink and in black. They also had these fashion hair clips with the rhinestones and pearls and the Goody brand claw clips in the neutral brown and black. They had the 3-pack of the smaller, more like a medium-sized claw clip, or you can get the 6-pack of the Goody claw clips in the smallest size. The pharmacy and personal care section, they had this 2-pack of the tongue cleaners by Smile. They said they are eco-friendly. There's also the Choose Friendly Hello Anti-Plaque Whitening Toothpaste. These ProFoot pain relieving patches, you get 6 of those in a packet. And the compact mirrors are back in. These are great for carrying in your purse or backpack. They have them in 3 different colors. There is the pink, the blue, and the purple with the gold trim. More of the personal care body wash in 3 different scents. They had the sugar key lime scent in the 15-ounce bottle, the sweet pineapple and melon, and the peach nectar scent. These all smell so good, and they were just $1.25. And the fun finds this week, they have a bunch of packs of these novelty erasers. There are the gummy erasers with the outer space theme. They also had the sports theme. The little donuts here, they're so cute. They're so realistic looking. Here's a view from this side. They even put like little dimples in the donut to make it look like the real cake-like donuts. There's the little ice creams and ice cream like bomb pops and things like that. Of course, we've got the safari animals. So cute with the little giraffe and things. More of the aliens and spaceships. They have some nautical animals. And then we can't forget the unicorns and the narwhal. They had some musical instruments and a boombox or radio. And of course, the dinosaurs. So lots of fun eraser sets. Over in the home decor this week, they had more of these glass bottles. They had these out right before Mother's Day, so I just found those again. Also, the birch and vine lanterns in the white and black. The whole thing lights up. So they're actually pretty bright. More of these tin candles with the decorative containers. There's the Island Glow 3-ounce candle. There's also golden honeysuckle, which smelled really good. And then they had the violet and moss. And I found more of these metal tins. So these are empty. You can fill them with whatever you like. They had them in the gold and silver. More of the bumblebee home signs. And they have the vertical signs that say home with the beads in the green. Or you can get the natural wood and it says love. They've got the stretch canvas pictures for more like teen rooms. There's good at naps and everything is all right. These little glass jars, they had these out last year. They look like a knitted sweater. They have them in white, black, and a light gray. They all have a gold trim at the top. And then these little wooden boxes they also had out last year. They were in 2 different sizes. I'm only finding the square cubes this year. Over in the library, teaching tree, and back to school section, lots of bins. Of course, they've got their little caddies out, some multi-purpose organizers for $1.25. They come in a couple different sizes. This year, it looks like the color scheme is neon, and they also have the purple, green, pink, and blue. There's these 6 containers with the little cups. Those are great little caddies for art. There's also the book bins in those colors. They have some more of the little bulletin boards that look like a hexagon pattern. It comes with some of the push pins and a hanger on the back. And those are the felt bulletin boards. The letter trays in all 4 colors. They also had some pencil cases. They're the hard pencil cases that are double-sided. So they open all the way up on both sides. Those again were just $1.25 this year. So I was happy to see that a lot of the back to school items are the same price that they have been over the last few years. You can see opened up, you've got the large container on one side and then the partition container on the opposite side. They have the hard box pencil cases with the glitter in all 4 colors, except for the green one, they opted in the black pencil case instead. More of the magnetic locker box pockets. I love these. I hang them on my refrigerator to hold pencils and things like that. And of course, they've got the little pencil holder, and they have those in all 4 colors as well. Or you can get those little metal pencil cups for the desk. They have those in the pink, blue, green, and purple for the $1.25. Or you can get them in the plastic box, which has a little bit of that iridescent finish, which matches the letterbox trays. These are the 2-section desk organizers. You've got the 2 little partitions there, and you can put a photo in the front. Those are so fun. Over in the housewares and maintenance, we've got the borax powder by HomeBrite, and it's the laundry boosting multi-purpose cleaner in a 14-ounce bag for just $1.25. More of the furnace AC filters. It's like an air freshener for the whole house. They had these eco-friendly toilet bowl cleaning strips for cleaning your restroom. You just drop it in the water. Over in the kitchen and pantry section, more of the ceramic magnets. There's You Can't Buy Love, but you can rescue it. My dog is my better half, and You Had Me at Wolf. They have a bunch of these wooden spoons. I think they're made out of that acacia wood. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And then the silicone lids for the cooking like pots. They are dishwasher safe. They have them in the 7 and 10 inch in a couple different colors. And I found one more store carrying these glass cups with the lids. And don't forget to grab the straws. Some of the stores are not putting the straws in the cups. Over in the party supply section, they had this bridal shower banner. It is in a really pretty like light blue. It's got the floral pattern around the outside of the banner, and these happy birthday boxes have the sequins and glitter in the lid. It's kind of like a little shaker lid. They say happy birthday, and you've got like party time down the sides of the box, very bright and colorful. And they had quite a few of the boxes. These actually come in 3 different sizes for just $1.25. There's a lot of detail to these boxes for the price and the size that you can get them in, especially if you buy the larger size of the 3 boxes. For pet care this week, there really wasn't a whole lot new. They did have these grain-free filled bones by Greenbrier Kennel Club. And this is what they look like on the side. You can see they're filled with some kind of a flavor. And then I found more of the Pink Floyd dog toys and some of the little guitars. There's like AC/DC and Fender. So those are the different dog toys we showed last week. They have the rope attached to the bottom, and they actually come in a couple of different sizes for different size dogs. For the seasonal section, really not a whole lot new. They had these water bottles that have the bumblebee at the bottom, which I thought was really cute. It's all in the monotone color. And then they had a bunch of these metal planters in pink, purple, a very light green, and those come in 2 different sizes. They had the local honeybee planter, and then there is the yellow one with the bumblebees on the side, which we saw early springtime. They had a bunch of those back out, however, and then a bunch of their garden signs with the welcome sign. There's the large sunflowers and lots of bumblebees. They had quite a few different wind chimes with the bumblebees and the large sunflowers, and some different sayings about summertime or the garden. Of course, they've got their beehive, and then the sweeter than honey with the bees, the little flowers there. It has some bells down at the bottom, and the happy as can be. More of those little water containers for filling up your plants while you're away, or just for a daily water. There's kind of several different sizes. They actually have the it's like a bird, they have a heart, and a mushroom. For the toys and games, they basically just had a bunch of these little collectible characters with the cards. There's Minnie Mouse, and there's quite a few different Minnie Mouse characters with the collectible card. She's just wearing different outfits and different color bows in her hair, and she's posed in different poses there. And of course, we have Daisy Duck. We brought her back, and Donald Duck with the collectible card. They also had Pluto riding a skateboard. Only one Mickey Mouse. And then we can't forget Barbie. They had more of Barbie's pets for the $1.25. A couple different dogs. There's a dog wearing a green hat, one wearing a pink hat. And then this one comes with its own brush. It's holding a butterfly on its hand. And they had some little kittens. You've got the pink one. And then this one here with the pink bow. And then there's this dog here with the flower crown and the unicorn hat. For the Dollar Tree Plus section, that'll be anything that's $3 or more. They have these large bottles of this Lotus shampoo and conditioner. Each one, like the different color bottle, does something different. You just have to read the labels for those. They had those for $3 each, which I thought was a pretty good size for $3. Not sure about the brand. I haven't heard of it before. There's also the Olay Fresh Radiance body wash and the moisturizer. They had the Old Spice Clean body wash. All of those were $5 each. The large Make It blocks. These are the large vehicle sets. They are between $3 and $5 depending on which one you get. They have a smaller size and then the larger size. And so some are $3 and some are $5. And that is it for the plus section this week. Thank you all so very much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to check back on Tuesday. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to do that. Hit the like button and share. Leave a comment down below. What was your favorite find this week at the Dollar Tree? Have a great weekend, y'all, and I'll see you next time.